In 2025, the United States made a bold move. It waived visa requirements for several Caribbean nations. This isn't a rumor or a conspiracy. These are real policy changes, driven by diplomacy and strategy. The U.S. wants to strengthen its influence in the Caribbean and compete with global powers like China and Russia. But which countries were chosen? And why did the last nation surprise even the experts? Today we'll uncover the story behind these visa changes, explore each country, and reveal what it could mean for travelers, retirees, and global politics. Let's start with a country known for its calm, safe, and welcoming atmosphere, Barbados. Barbados, which the government is stable, and protests against the U.S. are almost non-existent. Literacy is nearly perfect at 99.7%, one of the highest in the Western Hemisphere. Add safe neighborhoods, clean roads, and strong internet, and you have a country that's ideal for anyone thinking about moving abroad. I visited last year. My social security benefits went further than I expected. People were incredibly kind, and I never felt like a target. In 2020, Barbados introduced the Welcome Stamp, a 12-month visa that attracted over 2,500 Americans in its first year. Why did Barbados get visa-free access first? It's simple. They don't make waves. They avoid reporting on Chinese military deals or speaking against the U.S. at the United Nations. Is playing nice really the price of admission if we only reward countries that never push back? And is famous for its beaches and quiet streets. But the islands are also known for a bold policy citizenship by investment. For roughly $150,000, anyone can buy a passport. There's no residency requirement, no language test, and no long waiting period. A St. Kitts passport opens doors to over 150 countries, including the European Union, and potentially the US, if visa changes take effect. So a billionaire can stroll into America with a St. Kitts passport, while retirees face endless hurdles. Supporters argue the program fuels the economy. According to the IMF, citizenship by investment contributes over a quarter of the nation's GDP, funding schools, hospitals, and hurricane recovery. Yet there are risks. A 2022 report revealed some passports were issued to people later linked to financial crimes or global sanctions. So, do ordinary citizens benefit, or is this a way for wealthy outsiders to grow richer while locals stay behind? Next, we'll visit Antigua and Barbuda, a nation that masters diplomacy with one eye on Washington and another on the rest of the world. Antigua and Barbuda has just over 100,000 residents. The nation has impressed the U.S. through regional security cooperation, customs data sharing, and a cooperative approach to fighting drug trafficking. But insiders warn the country balances carefully, pleasing Washington while keeping ties with China and other global powers. They tell the U.S. exactly what it wants to hear, but always hedge their bets. Like St. Kitts, Antigua also sells citizenship. Up to 30% of its national income comes from foreigners buying passports. Critics worry this could be a security weak point for U.S. visa-free travel. Visa-free access isn't free. Laws like the CBP Clearance Expansion Act allow U.S. agents to operate directly in Caribbean airports. Hosting American border agents is now part of the deal. From Antigua, we move to the Bahamas, a nation with a love-hate history with the United States. The Bahamas, with around 400,000 people, is just a short flight from Miami. For many Americans, it feels like a sunny backyard escape, but behind the beaches lies a complex story. The Bahamas is a major offshore financial center. In the 1990s and early 2000s, United States investigations linked local banks to money laundering. Oversight has improved, but even in 2021, questions remained about transparency. The United States relationship is a mix of trust and suspicion. The islands are easy to monitor, but still labeled a tax haven. Now, with visa-free access on the table, stakes are higher. Visa waivers are also a tool in the United States geopolitical strategy, used to compete with rivals like China. Let's head to St. Lucia, a country quietly making a name as a model student in the Caribbean. St. Lucia has around 180,000 people and has been modernizing steadily. It has reformed digital banking, passed laws for financial transparency, and joined United States-backed education programs for cybersecurity and public health. The message to Washington is clear. We are stable, we are serious, and we are on your side. Yet questions remain. Why St. Lucia and not Dominica, which also made significant progress? Experts suggest United States visa decisions often favor political alignment over pure merit. Now, we visit Grenada, a nation quietly building a reputation for reliability. Grenada has about 124,000 residents. The nation focuses on peacekeeping, education, and healthcare diplomacy. It supports United States initiatives at the United Nations, but maintains neutrality with China and Russia. Some United States lawmakers worry neutral doesn't mean harmless. It could be unpredictable. I felt safer walking at midnight in Grenada than in parts of Chicago. Rent, groceries, everything is cheap. But what if rules change after I move? Grenada also runs a citizenship by investment program, sparking debate about whether visa-free access is appropriate. Alright, so next up, Trinidad and Tobago, a country where talent and controversy collide. This vibrant nation has about 1.4 million people. It's a land brimming with music, festivals, oil, gas, and international trade. But US lawmakers have expressed concern over crime, with murder rates reaching 39 per 100,000 in 2023. Yet despite these concerns, Trinidadians living in the US have made quite a mark. They're highly educated, working as doctors, engineers, and teachers. Now, visa-free travel could potentially bring more skilled professionals to America, which might help offset those projected shortages of up to 124,000 physicians by 2034. Some character, VO. We cheer when Europeans get green cards but raise eyebrows at Caribbean doctors. It's about perception, not safety. Now, shifting gears from skilled workers to green diplomacy, let's take a look at Dominica. With roughly 72,000 residents, Dominica has rebuilt itself after the devastation of Hurricane Maria and has pledged to become the world's first climate-resilient nation. The country is investing in renewable energy, eco-friendly infrastructure, and international environmental agreements. Visa-free access could be seen as a reward for its commitment to sustainability. Some character, VO. It looks peaceful and affordable, but moving just because they recycle better than other places feels shaky. Next, Jamaica, a nation full of culture, pride, and, controversy. Jamaica has about 3 million people and really deep ties to the United States. Nearly 1.1 million Jamaicans live in the US, contributing to hospitals, businesses, and culture in meaningful ways. Critics sometimes point to crime and visa overstay rates, but residents argue that Jamaicans are trusted neighbors who are still held at arm's length. Visa-free travel could reunite families, boost small businesses, and honestly, challenge some outdated perceptions. Finally, let's explore a small nation that's quietly leading the way: St. Vincent and the Grenadines. St. Vincent and the Grenadines may soon join the visa-free program. Why is that? Well, the nation consistently supports US positions at the United Nations, participates in the International Criminal Court, and earns top marks for anti-corruption. It's not really about size or wealth, it's about reliability and cooperation. These 10 countries show that US visa policy is about more than just tourism. It's a tool for diplomacy, economic influence, and global strategy. Visa-free travel isn't just about convenience. It actually reshapes retirement, business, and regional power. It rewards countries that align politically, stabilize economically, or innovate socially. But it also raises questions about fairness. Who gets access and who is left behind? For retirees, travelers, and policymakers, these decisions have a real impact. And as the US navigates competition with China and Russia, the Caribbean becomes more than just a paradise. It's a stage for global diplomacy. If you found this journey insightful, comment below which country you'd like us to explore next, like this video, and subscribe for more updates on global politics and travel. If you like the video, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. Click the bell icon button to get the next video. Thank you for staying with us, and see you in the next video.